search of a new used vehicle, I certainly didn't have far to go. The elite used car dealership of Central Texas is located right here in my hometown of West. The Upmore family has been serving up the best of the best in used vehicles for over 70 years. As the late great Ernest Upmore used to say, see Upmore and save more. Upmore Motors, family owned and operated since 1946.
Matilda, what are you trying to say? You want to be my Thelma? I think that is the nicest thing you have ever said to me. I'll be right back. All right, let's get this party started. Destination, VivaTerlingua, Texas. Look at this place. This guy's gonna think I'm an idiot, but that's okay. Hopefully I won't get shot.
I'm good. I'm Donna. I'm traveling through.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, sure.
I'd like for you to meet Matilda.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to VivaTerlingua.
Oh, VivaTerlingua, okay.
Yes, and,
I've never been down there, but they say that's a good trip.
Yeah, and that's Matilda.
Oh, okay.
So she's a hot mess.
Okay,
But, we
okay.
just thought it would be great to take a picture by your car.
Okay, all right. Yeah, just help yourself.
She left her husband after 18 years. Got tired of fighting and crying those tears. She called her friend 'cause she had a vision. Said, I'll bring the wine and whiskey, you can bring the bad decisions. And she packed her bag, found some cash and grabbed her keys. And they hit the road like a modern day Thelma and Louise.
Center City, Texas.
Found a bar at the edge of town. A little shady, but they stopped to have a round. By 5 o'clock, they were 8 shots in. Said, forgive us, Father, we're about to sin. Dancing on the bar, singing, pour some sugar on me. Yeah.
San Saba, Texas. We got a railroad track that actually is not apparently being used anymore.
Let it all go like a modern day Thelma and Louise. Waking up at 10:30, heads a pounding and the sun is creeping.
Fort McCavitt, Texas. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Can't quite remember just what they did, but they have a funny feeling they turned boys to men. And they're back on the road with their hair blowing in the breeze. Yeah, they're off again like a modern day Thelma and Louise.
Fort Stockton, 103 miles.
Coming in hot across the county line, 80 miles an hour in a 55.
Our current situation.
Barney Fife is flashing red and blue, says I'm gonna need some ID from you too. And they winked at each other as they acted out their tease. They got away with a warning like a modern day Thelma and
Well, after 428.5 miles and 10.5 hours of driving, we have reached the first leg of our trip.
Had a good night's stay at the Super 8 in Fort Stockton. VivaTerlingua, here we come. Okay, before we head out, there is something I want to see. There is absolutely no service in these parts. And apparently you can't buy beer before 12. This isn't West Coma, Texas. Okay, where is this dang bird? They said we can't miss it, but we're missing it. Well, they're selling liquor. Heck yeah. Okay, we're going. Enter. All right. Woohoo! Let me get my dineros or my credit cardo.
I need a case of Michelob Ultra, a 6-pack of Lone Star, and a 6-pack of Dos Equis.
We'll see if that'll hold us over, Matilda.
Thank you. What's the Roadrunner's name? Pisano Pete? Awesome, great, thank you. Have a good one.
Okay, that's 209 as we... Oh, there it is right there. Woo! The world's largest, let's see, Roadrunner. Let's get in a good spot so we can get a good picture of old Pete.
Where they'll go from here, leaving all their worries in the rear view mirror.
Thelma, looks like we're going off the side of the mountain. Okay, so we had to stop off on the side of the road because we saw these bright, shiny crystal rocks. I'm not sure if you can see them through the video, but these cacti, look at this one. Is that not the pinkest cactus you've ever seen?
Put it together while living on the edge. Yeah, they're jumping head first, just not off any ledge. And they're blowing smoke tattooed. Yeah, they're wild and free. And they're right off in the sunset like a modern day Thelma and Louise.
Okay, we have no idea where we're at. We just know that we're somewhere near Mexico. Tilda, we might need to be worried now.
Before that, that's red bluff. That's that kind of point. It'll become more and more obvious as you get closer to it.
Okay, well he said there's supposed to be signs.
I'm Jim, by the way.
Jim, I'm Donna.
Where in the hell does he live?
Okay, yay, a sign. I'm looking for Ryan Roberts.
Well, he's down here.
Okay, can you?
Good. So, what I want you to do, ladies, is just pull up here and park tight and just walk through there.
Oh, what was it? Billy Bob, Billy James, Billy something. We saw him in a little red truck. We said, hold up.
It's gotta be heading that way.
Just kind of go that way. Where that point is, just end up there.
I was going to tell you this earlier and I didn't because I didn't want to say anything. So Gil Prather is a good friend of mine. He's won 2 Grammys, songwriting. He lives on Rooster McConaughey's ranch. Gil was scheduled to play from 2 to 3. He's 80 years old this year. And he's just not well. I told Anita, I said, Donna's coming. She can do it. So anyway, we're kind of just rolling with it.
Yeah, I'm good with whatever.
So if you meet anybody, that's who you meet. He
All
lives
right.
right here up the road.
All right. Well, I'm ready to go meet him.
Follow Wesley. I'm gonna grab my
All right.
And you gonna get back, get them son of bitches off, go find something ain't got a hole in it.
You sound like my daddy, God rest his soul.
Gonna fill your ladle up, and we're gonna give you some.
I have no idea what he said, but it sounds great.
Headed to another place tonight. I feel good. I knew that I would.
What happens in the desert stays in the desert.
I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow night.
Number 3 ticket goes to Carl from Terlingua, Texas. Go ahead and holler. This is Texas, buddy. You can do what you want to. Do not sneak up on my blind side. Who you are, where you come from?
Mandy from Terlingua.
First place, Chili 2020. Full throttle goes to Herman Everett. VivaTerlingua, Texas. Tell a funny story about a homosexual aardvark and somebody don't come up here take this away from me.
I was walking through the desert, Terlingua Creek, searching for some water that I knew I would need. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. Now what would life be without you? Homegrown tomatoes. It's Mr. Patrick Smith on that guitar, y'all. I was about 10 or 11 years old, and I just knew when I seen this man, I had to be just like him. He was shorter than I am, if you can believe that. And he had this huge handlebar mustache that come down his face and this big old tall black hat. I always knew, I was like, I'm gonna be that guy. I wanna be a cowboy when I grow up. His name was William Upmore. We called him Buck. This song's called Buckaroo. Now he's a sawed off son of a buck. He's a bareback rodeo. Lone Star, shining for luck, Bob Wills Country Show. He's a rough whiskey, a might risky, what any old drink will do. He's a homespun soul, always ready to roll. He's our buckaroo. Now take me back where I was born one more time. Take me where the old folks talk about old times. So bring me 12 red roses for my mama. Let me tell her I'm sorry for each day. Going down Blue Bonnet Highway, it's Blue Bonnet Highway. It's taking me home. Well, I wrote this song in Lajitas, Texas. Some things are better left alone. But some things are better left alone. Like the Rio Grande or the familiar smell of home. Or a traveling man that lives to love the road. And some things are better left alone. So I got my first album recorded, 11 songs on it, and this is one of the songs. And I had a man gonna do a second part on this song, and he passed away in July of this year, Mr. James Slim Hand. It's a song of forgiveness. An old man came to me one day, said, son, you need to watch your ways. This whole world ain't what it used to be. He told me about the time he had a pistol in his mouth on the foot of his bed. This was his way out. Now his kids are grown and he's a grandpa. And tears filled up his eyes. He said, let it go. Said, let it soar. Said, it's all in the past. It does not matter anymore. I heard me sing the song Buckaroo earlier about my good friend Buck. She went to high school with this guy. So she's gonna get up here and sing you all a few songs, and she's actually from my hometown, so we'll get a little double-barrel treat tonight. Yeah, her name is Donna Beckham.
I'm so tired of being your Wonder Woman.
It's nothing like driving into Terlingua and getting a surprise gig, trying to fill the spot of
Gil Prather, no pressure. Somebody told me when I went to Nashville, girl, you finally got it made. Oh, Hank made it here. Well, I'm sure that you will, but I don't think Hank done it this way. You're too depressed, you have 5 kids, no way you can have another. But Mama clinched her Bible tight and hung on to her faith. She gave birth to a daughter within the year. It's good to be here. Blowing smoke, tattooed, yeah, they're wild and free. And they're right off in the sunset like a modern day Thelma and Louise.
Started with Janice, and then she went all the way to Chris. This officer right here, Chris song, right?
Bossy flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. Nice feeling as faded as my jeans. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Well, nothing is all, baby, if it ain't free. But I trade all of my tomorrows for a single yesterday, to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Hell, I count my lover, count my man, I said I count my lover, do the best I can, come on. My Bobby will give, yeah. Na 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 na. Hey, 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 my Bobby McGee, yeah. I tell no lies, this ain't no joke. I don't see the harm in a little bitty talk. Yeah, me, I'm saving myself for Willie. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only help my mama ever raised.
I woke up this morning just to find my friend was gone. Was the way she was wrong. Did you think you could hide? Did you think you could run? You're gonna answer for what you done. See me live my life, but you're just denied. So you started out on your wheel of life. Will you knock me down? Will you throw me down? You said no, no, brother, I want it all.
Oh my gosh, we just had the best time. My buddy invited me down here to play in the Chili Fest. It's not the real one because it was canceled due to COVID, but a lot of the locals got together and they put on their own festival. But now there's nowhere to stay because, again, we're in the desert. And so Matilda and I, we're gonna have to wing it. And we're really hoping that the banditos don't come and get us. I mean, this is the darkest place I have ever been at in my life. The stars at night are big and bright. Okay, I got my night gear on. Matilda's got her neck pillow. We're ready to settle in for the night or the morning. It's kind of late. Well, as you can hear faintly in the background, they're still raising hell down there. Oh my gosh, y'all. I wish y'all could see it. That is the Big Dipper, and it is so bright. The Milky Way is just like right above me, and it is so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. And here's my little cozy place to stay tonight. I even got a little bottle of wine with a twist-off cap. I'm gonna have me a nightcap or a morning cap. Good morning, Matilda. How'd you sleep? I was cold. All right, let's go watch the sunrise in VivaTerlingua, Texas. This is where we stayed last night. There's the music fest. When I say we're out in the middle of nowhere, I mean it. The crews did a good job, not only serving as a travel unit, but last night, a hotel. And there's the sunrise over the mountain peak. All right, the morning after. Yep, that's or one person staying from the festival. The boot wall here at the Bad Rabbit Cafe. Shouldn't everybody have a boot wall? You painted all these murals? What is your name?
Mike.
All the work, Mike the artist. This certificate confirms Donna Beckham as a proud Texas owner of approximately 1 square foot undivided interest in 120 acres of land, lying and being situated in Brewster County, Texas, and more fully described as west half of southeast of Section 10 and northwest of northeast of Section 9 of Terlingua Ranch. I am going to find my land.
There's a lot of maps in here.
As long as we find my real estate, Wesley, my piece of land. It's all that matters. Property Owners Association, that's me.
See all these little squares?
Yeah.
Those are all tracts of land.
Okay.
These are sections of the ranch.
I own a piece of land here. Just so y'all know.
How you would find it?
I'm going to find it.
I don't know.
I bet this guy can help me find it.
Good luck. I got you there. That's all I do.
Okay, right here. Right here. This square foot. Where that rock is. I own this land. My whole square foot of property. Isn't this great? That's my rock. I'm taking it home with me. I think that's my cactus too. I might try to dig that up. Camel Mountain. And this is Terlingua Ghost Town. St. Agnes. So this is your husband's grave right here.
He died in September of 2018.
I didn't realize that they still buried folks here.
You
So
have to get permission from Bill Ivy, who owns it.
Okay. William Bourbon. So he was in the Navy. My good buddy was in the Navy too. All right, so here we are, Big Bend National Park. Isn't this beautiful? Here we are in Ozona, Texas. The biggest little town in the world. Crockett County. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
It's my office. I'm a CPA. It hadn't been the bank in 50 years.
Has the bank ever been robbed?
Once. See, that was about 1957. The two young men from Junction, and they robbed the bank and took off running with the money, and the local sheriff and a couple of men ran them down and tackled them.
Really? So they caught him?
Yeah.
Awesome.
They were not professionals. The first thing they did is open the vault door when they opened the bank. So
Right.
all the engraving is on the inside. Outside is real plain.
Looks like a vault door. So this is the ventilation system?
Well, if you got shut in here, this was before.
So what do you do?
Time clocks were invented. I don't know how. It's just got a little bellows or something in there.
Wow. So we could breathe.
Yeah. First commissioner court meeting was under that oak tree in 1891.
Oh, I love it. Can't wait to see it. Here's the oak tree that Sandy was telling us about. That is the Baptist church. And the jail apparently was right behind it. Okay, so we're here in Ozona, and when I stopped earlier for a potty break, Constance, the cashier, she was like so informative and gave us all this info about the town. So I'm gonna go in and thank her right quick. Constance, thank you so much for the info.
You are super welcome.
Oh my gosh.
Like all that?
We ended up talking to Sandy. Thank you so much. And I got my selfie with Davy Crockett too.
How cool is that?
Ozona, Texas. Oh my goodness. That was the sweetest, cutest town with the best people ever. Can't wait to go back. We are about to hit the 1,000 mile mark in our trip. Look at this desert dirt and sand. 1,000 miles exactly. We are somewhere between Sonora and Menard, Texas. This is our 1,000 mile mark from our trip from West Comma, Texas to Terralingua and back. The East Sweden community here outside of Brady, Texas. Let's see what this is. There's my shadow. East Sweden. Time capsule buried April 27th, 1976. Ooh, it's gonna be open to the year 2026. I may have to come back and see that. I'm coming upon the Rochelle High School football field. Look at this.
Heaven only knows where they'll go from here, leaving all their worries in the rear view mirror, keeping it together while living on the edge. Yeah, they're jumping head first, just not off any ledge, and they're blowing smoke tattooed, yeah, they're wild and free.
All right, one last stop.
So on Sundays, if you should drive out to where I lay, please don't cry. Don't you shed no lonesome tears for me. Here lies a good old boy who loved life and enjoyed every moment that life had to give. Get out.
Hey, James Ann, what do you think about that guy singing your song?
Lies a good old boy who loved to laugh and live.
After 1,238.7 miles, we are home. What a great trip. God bless Texas.
Off in the sunset like a modern day Thelma and Louise.
So just so y'all all know, Matilda's all-time favorite singer is James Slim Hand. That always puts her in a good mood.
In the corner at the table by the jukebox.
You know, Matilda, maybe one day you'll get to meet him. Wouldn't that be awesome?
One of the things I'll miss the most is singing with my buddy, especially the song Jackson. We never did that song the same way twice. Buddy, one last time. Let's do this. I don't know what key we're going to do it in. And it looks like not only am I going to have to sing my part, yours too. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the mom went out. We're going to Jackson, and that's a fact.
Snowball today.
Ain't never coming back.
Here lies a good old boy who loved life and enjoyed every moment that life had to give.